Okay, necktie necktie tutorial number 2. Okay, my daughter asked me to show her how to tie a tie. So this is the second video. This is a more traditional. Before I showed you the narrow four-in-hand knot, this is a more traditional knot, which I think is a Windsor or a half Windsor, but I think this is the Windsor. And this gives you a wider, more triangular knot. So once again, we want to start with the front of the front wider part of the tie on the left and about a foot longer than the narrower rear part of the tie, and maybe more than a foot longer. So let's pull it down a bit. Okay, and now we start the same as before. We cross the front part over the front of the narrower back part. Now we go immediately through the back of the V or Y shape, okay? And we're going to pull that around to the, now we're going to pull that around to the right and around the back. So we've wrapped it around one side of the Y. Now again, now we go through the front of the Y shape towards the back, wrapping the front part of the tie around the other branch of the Y. And now we wrap the tie around the front, and you can stick your finger in there to keep a loop, and put the front part of the tie through the back of the Y shape and then down through the loop that you just made. Once again, if you want to look really professional, make a little W shape in the front so that you get a nice dimple at the bottom of your tie knot there. And you might have to shape this a little bit to get it just right. You see how the knot is nice and wide and triangular. I like narrower ties. If you use a wider tie, you're going to get a wider knot. And then we just want to tighten that up. Fix it up in the mirror here. Same as before, I accidentally made the back longer than the front. You don't want that. You want the back a little bit shorter than the front. So then I need to just start over. Again, I can untie this just by pulling the narrow rear part all the way out and then pop, the whole knot comes out. I'm going to start with the front even longer than I did before, and let's do it again. Around the front, through the back of the Y, pull to the right, around the back, through the front of the Y, pull to the left. Now wrap around the front and then go through the back of the Y again and through the front loop. Looks like I've already got a nice natural dimple in there. Tighten that up a little bit and up to your neck. And look at that. Tighten it even more. Got the back part. I'd like the back part just a little bit longer than this, but that's just about perfect. That's how you tie a Windsor knot.